It's Fusion Radio with Fly B every Saturday from 3 to 5. The guests keep coming, and I absolutely love spending time with them. My homie Mac Nif is online with me today, man. What's good, Mac Nif?
Man, everything is good, man, and thanks for the warm embrace. I appreciate that a lot. How you doing today, my bro?
I'm good, man. Give me the story on how your name, man, came about.
I try to make it brief, but it's really a deep story, man. So, I was in a dark place. I was in a situation, and, in my life, I came up in Humboldt Park at least 10 years, so I kind of infused the Spanish with the English. So long story short, Magnificent Sunray is the complete name. It's Mac Nif for short. But Sunray is really broken down. Sun is for the sun in the sky, shine like the sun. That's where the sun comes from, and the ray is actually Spanish for king. So Sunray, how that came about, and then my last name got the Mac in it, so I just added the Mac Nif or the Magnificent, and then it made a perfect match.
At what point did you want to make a music a career?
Once I realized that when I perform my work and people actually appreciated it, they enjoyed it, they were entertained with it, so I felt like it was a skill. From that point, I'm like, let me try to do this full force and make something out of it.
How would you best describe your sound and style to someone that's hearing you for the first time?
For the first time, I say it's a soothing sound, but have a coach type of vibe, like a motivational speaker type of influence to it, but more with a melodic, smooth sound overall. Where
do you draw your inspiration from when you're creating your music?
I draw from everywhere. I draw my inspiration from life, from other artists, from experiences, from, stuff that I see from other situations, from other people also.
So one of the singles that you brought by is called Triple G, man. Now tell me all about it.
Oh, yeah, man. GGG, Gucci Glizzy Gang. That's one of my funnest songs I ever done. When I first got the beat, it had like a rock and roll type of vibe. So to be honest with you, I was a little bit uncomfortable because, I'm typically off a trap beat or maybe like a boom bap true hip hop sound. But once I heard that, I was a little nervous because it was different, but I loved it because I like different. So, I'm like, let me try something new. And then, once I actually got on the beat and I heard my voice on it and I heard the rhythm, I was like, yeah, this the one right here.
It's Fusion Radio with Fly B. My guest today is the homie Mac Nif, man. We got more with him in a second.
Gucci Glizzy in the gang, I pull up. Got a super bad bitch with a bag, that's what's up. Not the Birkin talking when she run it up. Just hit the line, I'm sliding like a hockey puck. Gucci Glizzy in the gang, I pull up. Got a super bad bitch with a bag, that's what's up. Not the Gucci talking when she run it up. Just hit the line, I'm sliding like a hockey puck. Yeah, it's online like Wi-Fi. All I got my customers high. Feeling when you hit this shit 2 times. I'm seeing dead people like how. I be on the skyscraper with an eagle view and I ain't seeing you, cause I be seeing through like a sunroof. Haters say I need a parachute. Step on their neck, new pair of shoes. Step on that brick, new pair of loose. Keep the pair off like Don Juan. Case one leave, I still can't lose. Can't press on all, gotta make moves. Y'all still tricking like April Fools. I got 8 balls like I play pool. I got a bag on me, but I skip school. G Glizzy in the gang, I pull up. Got a super bad bitch with a bag, that's what's up. Not the Birkin talking when she run it up. Just hit the line, I'm sliding like a hockey puck. Gucci Glizzy in the gang, I pull up. Got a bad bitch with a bag, that's what's up. Not the Gucci talking when she run it up. Just hit the line, I'm sliding like a hockey puck. I slide with a G30 in the ride. Run the clock and I'm probably outside. Run around and it's probably prime time. 50-50, yes, nigga, 9 times out of 10. King Mac probably cracked your dime. Probably hate cause I rock with the 5. I'm probably mad cause I don't sell dimes. Gucci Glizzy in the gang, I pull up.
So you just heard the single. I call it Triple G, but what do you call it again?
GGG. Gucci Glizzy Gang, a.k.a. Triple G.
I love it, man. My homie Mac Nif is in the building with me, man. Talk about some of your accomplishments in your career so far that you're proud of.
Okay, one of the things that I am proud of, besides just being able to network and, go across the world and be recognized for my music, just some of my performances, I go through some platforms where, I got stuff set up for me as far as the performances. And at one of my shows, one of my proudest moments was that I looked into the crowd and I saw such a diverse group of people. I saw some Asians, I saw some white people, I saw some Latin people. I definitely saw, my people, the black people as well. But just to have those different, cultures in the building, all vibing on one page, in a unified type of way and all in one rhythm, and also enjoying themselves. Man, that was one of my hugest accomplishments, man, aside from, physical, accomplishments and stuff like that when it comes to, materialistic stuff.
What are some of your ultimate goals when it comes to the music industry?
It's, to reach people on a global level. I want my message to be spread worldwide, no matter what country, what continent. I just want a universal, vibe that people can, embrace. Something they can take it, understand it, translate it, and also just enjoy it as well, relate to it.
Give me some insight on this other single that you dropped by. It's called Revive.
Now, that one, I can't lie to you, man. I kind of scared myself with that one because the content of the song, the level of consciousness, the current events, what's going on in the world when it comes to COVID-19, just the race fuel issues in the world. I touch a lot of those topics, systematic, stuff that's going on with the government manipulating the people. Man, I go into some detail with that, and that's a shocker for some people that's not quote unquote woke. So I try to talk to the woke people, quote unquote, on this one.
Where can people connect more with you, social media wise?
Social media wise on Facebook, you can find me at MacNifENT.com. That's MacNifENT, of course. That's .com. Instagram, that's Magnificent_YG. I'm a little bit everywhere, but just for a general, platform to find me on, you can just go to my website. That's MacNifENT.com once again. And from there, I pretty much got everything: Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, man. It's all connected under that, that one umbrella under the website as well.
Continue success on all your endeavors, Brody, man. The homie Mac Nif, man. Thank you again, man, for spending some time with me on Fusion Radio.
Man, big shout outs, man, and thank you a lot. Appreciate that.
Well, all right. Okay. In and out, and they need resuscitation. Ain't no time for hesitation. If you trying to save a patient, seem like hidden motives. What's the real situation? Now they talking quarantine, and these songs that he facing. Time wasters, I'm erasing. I ain't need no social distance. If it's up that, then I'm with it. Glizzy tag you like a mention. Run a check up till I'm finished. Got me on my tunnel vision. Recession, depression, new world order, all pimping. Once you break them, they confused. Then you lead them with some clues. Translation, that's the news. Propaganda, you could choose. Let me get right back to business in the OR with precision. Need 100 cc's of intuition for his vision. We almost lost them. Is you with me? Is you with me? I hope this one got insurance, it's gon' cost them. Is you with me? Is you with me? I got the antidote and I can get your soul right. If you feeling low, I can get you real high. I got the antidote to open up your third eye. You ever wonder why? You ever wonder why? You ever wonder why? Question authority, the real, the minority, majority, sorority. Yup, we've been socialized. Open your eyes. A lot of died inside, now let me revive. I run it back like reverse, I revitalize. We got a code to ethics like we got mob ties. And under pressure, still mouth closed, eyes wide. That G30 cooking for me like pot pie. And that green juice me up like pot pie. My shorty bang like 808, I call him Southside. Tears tatted on his face, but he did not cry. And I be everywhere like air, call me Wi-Fi. On the pull up like a chin up, crunch time like a sit up. Uber Eats, I deliver, you need credit, I consider. We be on some gang shit, and your girl just a member. And I put that on my kids, tell your bae I need a sitter. We almost lost them. Is you with me? Is you with me? I hope this one got insurance, it's gon' cost them. Is you with me? Is you with me?